get your thoughts around this. So Ruben Amorim asked about Zirkzee, Mainoo, their futures at the football club. My interpretation is that he is basically saying they can go. But what he's saying is, I need replacements before they can go. This is not a statement of these are important players to me in my interpretation. But this is what Amorim said. You tell me what you think. The club comes first. That's the priority number one. We have to think about the club and the team. After that, anything can happen. And having been a footballer myself, I completely understand, that they want game time. He says, I want to help my players in all situations, so I don't know what will happen, but I do want my players to be happy. I understand the frustration of some players, given that the World Cup is approaching, but Manchester United comes first. So if I can help the club and the players, I'll be happy. Otherwise, I have to think about the team. And I think what that basically is that Manchester United comes first. And what that basically means is his results focus comes first. Because what's best for Manchester United is that we're in the Champions League. What's best for Manchester United is that we win games. So the individual desires of people like Zirkzee and Mainoo come a massive second to what Amorim believes is best for Manchester United. And what effectively he's saying is, Mainoo and Zirkzee can go. They're clearly not part of my plans. You can see that week in, week out. They're backup players. I understand they want to play first team football. I was a player myself. I want them to be happy. So they can go. However, it's got to be right for Manchester United. And if I get injuries to Casemiro and Bruno, then Mainoo would play. So if Mainoo's going to go, they've got to give me a replacement. And I think that's the clearest indicator yet that really Amorim is putting this on the people that are responsible. Mainoo, Zirkzee and the club. He's just saying, look, the reason they're here, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, they're on my bench every game that they're fit. They are my backup players. They're not my first team players. They might be frustrated by that. If they want to go, then the club has to find me replacements. And I think that's where we are with this. So I think it's really interesting to sort of establish what's going on beyond the January transfer window with these two players. But I think it comes down to two very simple things. We won't let Zirkzee and Mainoo go unless we get replacements in. And I think we're all in agreement with that. I agree with Amorim on that. Personally, I don't agree with letting Mainoo go. I'd be giving him more game time, but Amorim is the manager. And I'm happy that we're not playing this pretense anymore that they're part of my plans, because they're not. They're just not. Whether we want them to be or not, I think we need to grow up and realise they're not part of the plans. Zirkzee is not part of the plans and Mainoo is not part of the plans. And it would be miraculous for that to change because Bruno never gets injured. Casemiro's in a World Cup year. So Mainoo's blocked off, basically. And he needs game time. Look at Amas at Sheffield Wednesday. So I now look at United and go, this is another reason you need to bring a midfielder in January. One, our midfield is weak. And two, Mainoo needs game time that he's not going to get here. And three, Amorim is basically telling the world that if I get replacements, they can go. So if I'm Mainoo this morning or I'm Zirkzee this morning, and Zirkzee's situation is slightly different because we do have the AFCON and Sesko is injured, so he might expect to get a bit of game time. But if I'm Mainoo this morning, I'm waking up and I'm going, look, he don't want to use me. I want to play. This is on the club. Well, are they going to put their hands in their pockets or not? We'll have to wait and see.